So you don't want to micromanage your teens to do their homeschool work. But if you look away for 2 seconds, they're zoning out. They forgot what they were doing. They're distracted. They're just done for the day. They just don't want to get the work done. Does that sound familiar? Well, today's question hits right on the heart of that tension. So this is, hey Molly, I need homeschool help. So here is the question. This mom is homeschooling her 10th grade daughter. She's got ADHD. She's on medication, but she struggles with focus. So the mom feels like she has to sit beside her all day long to make her do her work, right? She zones out a lot. She gets easily distracted and she's always tired, the daughter. Probably the mom might be too. I don't know. Anyway, bedtime routines are rough. She gets distracted just getting ready for bed. Well, the mom has simplified the daughter's workload. She's locked the phone during school hours, but the daughter's still just not doing the work. And summer's coming and the pressure's real. The mom's exhausted of this little daily battle that she has to go through, and she feels like she's tried everything. So, first, if that's you, take a deep breath and just get rid of a little bit of that stress and realize you love your daughter so much and you want to do everything for her to help her however you can, and you're not alone. But maybe you don't have to do everything for her, and there's help. I'm Molly Christensen. I've been homeschooling for over 25 years now. I have 7 amazing kids, 2 still left at home, 5 launched, and many of them have been very distracted as well. I do get how overwhelming this can be. So let's talk about some things that might actually help. So my number one suggestion is to go ahead and read or watch my video on this about the 4 tendencies. It is a game changer because it really helps you understand how different people respond to different expectations. And chances are your daughter's motivational style is completely different than yours. So that can cause a lot of power struggles, butting heads. And while it might seem like she's just being distracted, which she could still be, that might just be because she just is having a hard time making herself do the thing, right? So once you understand these different motivational styles, it really opens up so many awesome possibilities. So I'll link that video below if you want to learn more about that. But another thing is in our world, everybody is distracted, like super distracted, some more so than others, right? So there is a skill that you can learn of focusing. And this is a skill that I think most everybody can use, but you can try this out and see if this helps with your daughter, right? So just, it's a practice skill. So the first thing is you do is you get a pad of sticky notes like this. And the reason why I say sticky notes and not your phone, because your phone distracts you. So you get the sticky notes and just say, okay, we're going to practice focusing. I want you to write down a couple things you're going to do in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, you get to choose the time. Do choose an amount. If you could start with 5 minutes, especially if it's really difficult, and just say, okay, for the next 5 minutes, choose something you're going to focus on for just 5 minutes. Write it down too, because if you don't write it down, you forget. So you're going to write down something like, say, maybe she's going to pick to clean her room for 5 minutes. So she's going to write clean my room on the sticky note. Okay. And then have her practice just doing that one thing. And you're going to take the sticky note, she can put it on her shirt or just hold it, which makes it harder to do things, but just have it somewhere on your body so you remember. Okay. So then when she starts cleaning her room, when, not if, she gets distracted, just teach her to notice that distraction without judgment. Just notice it, right? And don't judge and say, oh, I got distracted, I messed up again, but instead have her just think, oh, I got distracted. Good to notice, because I'm practicing focusing. I'm learning what distracts me. This is good. I'll try again. Okay. So as you do this, you start practicing and you start developing the skill where you can actually focus for longer amounts of time. Okay. It's just like riding a bike. When you first start out, you fall off a lot, but you're determined to learn it. So you keep popping back on, right? So for everybody, that wobble is part of the process, right? And truthfully, if you try this yourself first, you might actually find how it really helps you too. And honestly, I have to do this quite a bit myself still, even though I've been doing this for years, but it just really helps me focus. The good news is I've worked up to longer amounts of time so I can focus for longer periods of times. So as she builds this skill in smaller chunks, you can stretch the time and build more independence. And it does take time, but it does work. So as you can start applying this to schoolwork too, and just say, okay, maybe we're going to write on this little sticky notepad, focus on math for 5 minutes, and then keep going. Now, here's probably the most important thing. Your daughter might actually believe something is really wrong with her, like she's broken because she can't stay on task. But she's not. She just learns differently. And maybe she hasn't learned the skill of focus. And maybe the whole world is coming in to distract her poor brain all the time. So the more that she hears from you that she is good and capable and loved, even when she's struggling, the more she's going to start to believe it. And the more you change that in your mind, the more you'll express that to her too. And the more willing she will be to keep trying. You've got this, and so does she. So if this helped, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can hear when we have more videos pop up. And if you've got a question for me, drop it in the comments or come join the Homeschool Hero Club. I'd love to support you.